Prime Minister anticipates bilateral talks with the Trinidadian counterpart. High-level world brainstorming session to improve growth and debt management strategies. And government commits to reforms in wake of murder of 3-year-old. You're watching Jamaica House Weekly. I'm Carrie-Ann Smith.
We will engage in discussions on trade, security, and other areas of cooperation, including culture.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness sharing plans to deepen relations with Trinidad and Tobago. Prime Minister Keith Rowley of Trinidad and Tobago arrived on the island Sunday for a 4-day official visit. Prime Minister Holness said he was looking forward to a stronger bilateral relationship between Jamaica and its largest trading partner in CARICOM.
And Trinidadians have a very strong cultural, commercial, financial trade link. Not many Jamaicans know that each year approximately 16,000 Jamaicans go to Trinidad and about 13,000 Trinidadians come to Jamaica. So there is a strong basis on which we can build.
On the local scene, Prime Minister Holness sought to strengthen Jamaica's growth agenda while managing debt with the hosting of a World Bank brainstorming session at Jamaica House Tuesday. The World Bank-sponsored seminar drew from global policymakers, international experts, and countries that have successfully resuscitated their economies after stagnation. The seminar also spoke to public-private partnership and debt management strategies. And as he thanked the World Bank for its continued support, Prime Minister Holness urged the gathering to focus on what he called the 5 C's: convening, collaborating, connecting.
And then we're going to commit, all of us here, especially the permanent secretaries and the heads of the agencies and the ministers, we make a commitment for actualizing what we have learned. A commitment to a resolve for economic growth and prosperity for our people. And then we're going to become champions in our own spheres of influence and authority. We're going to use our leadership in those spheres to spark economic growth.
The Prime Minister also found time to meet with Chairman of the Development Bank of Jamaica, Joseph Matalon. The two discussed ways to improve the business development climate in Jamaica. Earlier in the week, Prime Minister Holness committed his government to reviewing laws related to violence against women and children with a view to implement harsher penalties. The Prime Minister's pledge came as he mourned the murder of a 3-year-old girl in St. Anne. He said he was assured by Police Commissioner Dr. Carl Williams that all was being done to bring the 3-year-old's killer or killers to justice. Mr. Holness instructed Portfolio Minister Olivia Grange to spearhead a joint select committee of Parliament to look at reforms to the Offences Against the Person Act, the Sexual Offences Act, the Domestic Violence Act, and the Child Care and Protection Act. Prime Minister Holness also urged Jamaicans to be parents to all children by reporting all suspicious activities relating to children. Prime Minister Andrew Holness reiterated Jamaica's solidarity with the French Republic as it dealt with the latest attack on its country. Last Thursday, a man drove a truck into a crowd watching Bastille Day fireworks in Nice, killing 84 people and injuring hundreds more. In a letter to the French Prime Minister, Mr. Holness said the atrocious act sought to undermine the principles of democracy championed by the French. He also extended Jamaica's condolence to the people of France and their bereaved families in their time of grief. And the day before, Mr. Holness congratulated Theresa May on her appointment as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. In a letter, the Prime Minister said he looked forward to strengthening the strong historical links of friendship and cooperation. Commenting on the enormity of the assignment and May's high level of competence, Mr. Holness wished her every success in the discharge of her duty. And that's it for Jamaica House Weekly. Be sure to join us next week for more of the news coming out of the office of the Prime Minister.